Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am doing a room tour. This is the room that I have in Germany. I've shown you my room in the Philippines before, and I also did a flat tour in London. So it's kind of cool that I get to show you all of the rooms that I've had growing up. This is the main room that I've had all of my life. This is the one that I had when I was, I think 3 years old when I moved into this room. Here's a picture of me at 6 in this room. Obviously it has changed a lot since then. The last major change that I did to this room was when I was about 16, 17, and that was right before I went to university. Since then I haven't really done much other than rearrange some furniture maybe and declutter. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. If you like this room tour, I will actually get up, tidy everything and do a full house tour for you guys. So don't forget to comment in the comments below and let me know what you think of this video and whether you want me to do a house tour as well. But anyway, let's just get started with the room tour. So this is my room over here, and if we go in, firstly it says Laura's room, caution Laura's room, and also I've got evidence of the first time, or the only time really, that I went shooting. This was in 2014 when we went to Israel. I managed to shoot bullseye basically here and several bullseyes here, which was really cool. Anyway, going into my room, the first thing that you will see is the bed, and this bed is a single bed, which I am so not used to anymore. I had a single bed all of my life until I was 18. Then I went to university, had a double bed, moved to Manila, had a double bed, went to London, had a double bed, and now I'm back in the single, and I noticed. So if you are in a single bed at the moment, stay in your single bed unless you can sustain a double bed for the rest of your life, because sleeping on the single bed every night, I notice how small it is in comparison, but it's still a really good bed. The mattress is from IKEA. In fact, the entire bed is from IKEA. This pillow is from Aldi. That is from IKEA. Actually, basically everything in my room is from IKEA. This is the book that I'm reading at the moment. It's The Three Body Problem, and it is so good. I'm not going to say anything more about it until I actually finish it, but so far I cannot put it down. This bed, even though it's a single, is really cool because it does have a pull out. If ever I have any guests, it's kind of a mess at the moment. If ever I have any guests, that's where they will go. Haven't had any in a while, but that's where my friends would sleep. This rug is also from IKEA. Basically, when I was, hang on, I'll go over here. When I was about 16, 17, that's when I had the major change in my room. I used to have a big bunk bed that would go here, and then I got a new wardrobe as well, which I'll show you in a minute. But basically it was the desk used to be here, and then it was a big bed until like up at the top. That's why there are markings on the wall as well there. But now this is the room that I've got, and I prefer it much more the way it is. Anyway, going over here, this is my bookshelf. I love this bookshelf so much. I love the books that I've got. I've curated the books that really represent me, I guess. This is Tess Gerritsen. She is my absolute all-time favorite author. I've got every single one of her books except her latest, which I really need to order. And then lately I have been trying to get into more educational books as well. So apart from the fiction that I read, I've got more business related books now that I'm trying to get through. So these are the books that I'm reading at the moment. Once I finish reading all of these books, I will do a full book review for you and then recommend all of the books and say which one's my favorite so that you can read them too. I've got loads of clutter in here actually. This is where I keep all of my files and things. This is really cute because I collected autographs when I was a kid. So this was my grandma in 2008. Here, this is from Grandpa in 2008 as well. This is from the Nobel Peace Prize winner of 2004 when I met her. And then yeah, loads of files. Basically, I've got these drawers as well. This, by the way, this entire thing is from IKEA as well. I never actually got handles to open them, so I just kind of do it like, you know, normal. But it's full of rubbish, really. My clutter goes in there. I would love to know how you organize your drawers, because I really need to figure out how to organize those drawers. So let me know in the comments. I would super appreciate it if you have any tips on what to actually use those drawers for. Moving on to the next part of my room, I've got this vanity table here. I think we had this furniture piece left over once upon a time, so we decided this was a good place for it. This chair never gets used. I literally use it to put my cables on top of because I don't know where to put my cables. My cables are constantly making a mess, so I just kind of dump them on there. Again, if you have a solution for cables, I would super appreciate it. But this is where I do my makeup, sometimes here, sometimes in the bathroom, depending on how I feel in the morning, and also how good the lighting is, because I have this kind of terrace balcony area. And then this really cool mirror, which was probably something we found on the side of the street once upon a time, or in the flea market or the secondhand shop or whatever. It was definitely not from Ikea, this one, but I think it's cute. I would love actually to have a full-size mirror here. Over here in this corner, we've got this really cute kind of a slanting shelf, which gets more cluttered the further down you go. But basically, if we start at the top, this was the candle that I got for my first communion. This is a little snow globe I got given by some friends. And then this is actually a wine holder, because I used to have a bottle of wine called Lauda Barbera, and my parents stole it from me once upon a time, and so now I am missing a bottle of wine here. This is my grandma, and I was so sad the day this broke, but this is, I think it was a gift from my grandpa, and he put her picture in it. Then over here, this was a gift from my Japanese friend, and it is actually a, what do you call it, like a money bank? There's nothing in there, unfortunately, because I emptied it out. I've got loads of sort of collectibles that I got when I was a kid and just kept them here. This is really cool. This was given to me by my grandpa, and he made a little note under it. My grandma's dad got this in Egypt in World War I, which is cool. Then over here I keep my jewelry. Here's a little picture of my family, which I think is really cute. Then I've got my earrings here. This is my Pandora, which I wear everywhere. You must have seen this before. This is actually my grandmother's. She gave it to me before sorry, I'm lying. She gave it to my mother before she died, but I keep it here because, well, nobody will use it otherwise. And it's like this absolutely beautiful set of pearls. Then this is also my grandmother's, which she did give to me. It is a mirror, which I think is really beautiful. More clutter here. Here's where I keep all of the pens and things. Clutter, really. Picture of me, post-its, and then my Dyson Airwrap I keep in here. And then at the bottom, we've got some of my books, basically almost all chemistry related. Here is my compound that I keep here, the last of my molecule building set. Then this was my grandmother's as well. I have a lot of things that are from my grandma in my room. And if we move on over to this part of my room, I've got loads of gems here as well. This is a reminder of when I had my interviews at Oxford University, which I failed, by the way. Then this is from when my grandparents took me to Warwick Castle when I was about, I don't know, 7 probably. Some pictures of me and my brother. I think this was a magnet where this is supposed to go here. And then some birthday cards that I got over the years. Over here we've got my desk, and this was quite a modern desk from Ikea, again most likely. The shape works really well as well because obviously you fit into this slot. But anyway, I've been doing quite a bit of studying lately. I've been studying sustainability and business practices and stuff like that, just in my free time, but that's why those notebooks are there. And then I've got this on my desk as well, covered by a film just so it doesn't get ruined. I've had this ever since I left for university. I think I've made this so that I would have something to remind me of home. So I've got loads of cute pictures here. The chair that I use is actually falling apart. Not falling apart, but you know, this is coming off. I really don't mind. This is one of the comfiest chairs that I have ever sat on, so it's not going anywhere. And then my iPad case is also a catastrophe, but I really like this case. So what I do is I just turn it over and then it looks fine. This is my wardrobe. I'll try and give you to scale kind of an idea of how big it actually is. It's absolutely massive. I am obsessed with it. Not necessarily because of what's inside it, although I do like the clothes that I have. Hang on. but also because of the amount of compartments it has inside this wardrobe. Again, this wardrobe is from IKEA. Everything I own is from IKEA. But if we open it, this is where I keep sort of the everyday clothes or things that I'll wear inside the house. I keep winter clothes in this bit, which I don't need at the moment. Here are some more compartments. I just love that it's got so many places to put things in. And then this part slides out. It is where I hang some scarves. On the other side of the wardrobe, if I slide it, these lights actually have automatic sensors, but I've turned them off because I found myself forgetting. But if you cover it, they turn off and then they turn back on. Which is really cool. Some space for some boxes up there. And then this is sort of my favorite side. As you can tell, this one is a lot nicer than that side. This is where I put all of my nice things, or my favorite things rather, just here on nicer hangers as well. This one you've seen in a previous video. This one you've seen probably on my Instagram as well. All of my favorite clothes are here. And then this is where I put my trousers, and this slides out as well. Oh dear. Which is very cool. I'll hang that up in a bit, but I just think it's super cool that things slide out, and then this slides out as well. I've got some bags here. Behind my door, we've got a painting that I rescued. This used to be in our kitchen, but Dad decided he didn't like it there anymore, but I really like this painting. It reminds me of my childhood, so I kept it there. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it, but for now, it's just in the corner of my room like that. Here I've got my dressing gown, my mother's robe, which I stole, and then obviously my room would not be complete without the periodic table. The last thing that I want to show you is this area of my room, which is actually not really my room. It goes outside. It's basically the top of the garage. I don't really know whether to call it a balcony or not. Maybe it might not be the right word for it, but either way, it's a place where I can go outside, which is why I think that I got the best room in the house. I've got this pillow that I keep here as well, because sometimes when I go outside here, I take my book with me, and then I sit here on this plastic chair that I found in the shed a while back. I used to have wooden chairs here, but they got all rotted, basically. Rotted. And then we had to take them to the dump, hence why there is a difference in color here as well. When I was younger, Mum taught me how to plant these stone garden plants, so they've grown since. There's loads here as well. This is obviously weeds. I really need to just take care of this, but I just haven't been here. If we go over here, there are some more stone garden plants which I planted many years ago. They've sort of flourished a little bit. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them there, but for now that's just how it is. And then I get the nice view of the garden as well, so it's very peaceful out here. That's pretty much all for my room. I think I've shown you everything. I'll give you a quick tour around the entire thing, just in case there's something you missed, or if you wanted to see the whole thing as a whole. So this is the entrance of my room, that painting that I keep there, the massive wardrobe that I've got, and then my desk, windows. Oh, this is actually really cute. The lighting's not very good, but maybe if I open it, you'll be able to see. This is an old picture of my mum that I keep there behind closed doors, and a picture of me and my brother. And we've got the desk, the shelves, the vanity table, the bed, the other shelves, and the outdoors. That is the end of my room tour. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, all of those things that I always forget to say. And let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this type of content. If so, I will do a house tour for you. Let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. There is a lot of tidying up that I would need to do, so please don't expect that video within the next week. But if that's something that you would enjoy, let me know and I'll get right to it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. And oh dear, one of my neighbors is watching me. Thank you guys again for watching my videos and for being here and supporting me and everything. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you, and I will see you again next week. Bye guys.